So today we're going to be talking about the first trailer that we have received for the Season 1 Reloaded event that will be taking place here on December 14th. Now, everything I am going to be talking about in this video is going to have to do with raids. If you want more information other than raids on what else is coming in, I have made multiple videos on these in the past. I will have a link down in the description. I talk about the date and time of the season update. I talk about what new maps are going to be included, new operators, what DLC weapons, and just every new feature that we know of that's going to be added with the Season 1 Reloaded update. So if you've missed that video, I'll have the link down in the description. Feel free to check that out. Today, I'm just going to be talking about the new information that has surfaced that we received just last night. So let's go ahead and let's jump into it. So in order to be able to play raids, it says accessing a raid requires a raid key, which can be earned through the following methods. Either you complete a specific daily challenge, either multiplayer or special ops, place within top 20 in any Warzone playlist. In DMZ, use the final extract helicopter with at least 30,000 in cash. And then it says once a raid key is earned, that player and whatever squad mates they choose to bring in can access the raid for an entire week. Before we even get into the trailer, this is what you're gonna need in order to even be able to access raid. Now, let's go ahead, let's break down the trailer and talk about all of the new features and things that we're gonna be receiving with these raid missions. The first around 20 seconds of this trailer is just basically the introduction, letting you know you've played campaign, you've played Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, you've played DMZ, you've played Warzone, you've leveled up your weapons, you've understood the game, and now you are prepared to get into the Season 1 Reloaded update. Now, all the new content starts coming in at this point right here where they're in this foresty area. I have no idea what the location is. It might be from one of the campaign missions, but here's the first feature that you see, and that is the rappel system. So before Modern Warfare 2, devs did say that there was going to be a brand new rappel feature that we haven't seen in past CODs before, and they were going to be adding that to this Call of Duty. As of yet, we don't have this feature, not even in Warzone or multiplayer, so I'm not sure if it's a campaign exclusive or if they plan on bringing it later on within future updates. So that was just the first thing right there that we have. And then once you get down to that bunker, here's where it introduces the first raid mission that you have. And this is where you're going to fully be utilizing the underwater mechanics that they have created in this Call of Duty, where you can swim underwater, you could go deeper, and pretty much all of that. So a lot of this raid mission is going to have to do with that. In the leaks, they did tell us that there was going to be some sort of mazes, which they'll show us a little bit more in the trailer later, and then I'll cover that in a little bit more detail once you can see it. Just to let you know, this is story based, so this is essentially continuing from the campaign. If you haven't played it, I would recommend you play the campaign so you are prepared for this if you do plan on playing raids. And that does mean we're not going to be seeing multiplayer operators. So in here, this is going to be following Task Force 141 members and operators, so you'll be seeing them like Price, Gaz, Soap. As you see now, we're getting more into the water mechanics, like half of your body's in the water, then out of nowhere you're swimming through like a dark cave, and then you see some stairways. That's what I was talking about when I said the leaks involve puzzle solving. So, and one of the leaks in detail told us that there's going to be some sort of maze that you're going to have to get through, and the challenge is going to be that you're going to have to swim underwater through the water, but you're only going to have one air mask. So you're going to have to share this one air mask between you and your other two teammates. So you're going to have to just get a puff of air, and then you're going to have to pass it to the next person, and I'm assuming you're just going to have to keep rotating it like that so everyone gets air while you guys are roaming underwater, going through these underwater caves and things like that, as you see here from this footage. This next portion of the trailer is interesting for the reason that first they're going to show you that there's like recon bots being sent at you, things like that, just to show you that you are going to be going up against different varieties of things. Not only are you going to be puzzle solving, but there's going to be a lot of action involved in this. Now, there's something you may have missed that they show for literally just like a split second, and that is Gaz using Cali sticks. Now, as you know, we don't have Cali sticks in Modern Warfare. These are not a thing as of right now. So we do know that there's going to be a long extension after the mid-season update until Season 2. You have the mid-season update December 14th, and then you have the Season 2 update on February 1st, which puts us at a month and a half, which is a little bit longer for only one update. I don't think one update can last that long, so I believe they will be adding even more content as we go on, and Cali sticks might be the first melee weapons that we might be seeing here in the game. And it says, you know, new raid episode mission on the way, and that pretty much concludes it. The season is called Atomgrad episode 1 for the raid mission. Now, we are going to be receiving one every single season. Just to simplify this will be regarding campaign, so this will be a continuation of it, and they'll be adding a new episode every single time just to pretty much stack up on top of the campaign, because usually with Call of Duties, when we get updates, we get campaign that first drops, People will play it once or twice, they'll stop playing it, and then multiplayer will continuously get updates. Warzone will continuously get updates, but then they neglect campaign. I mean, they only put like a couple co-op missions, things like that. But now they're introducing these raids, which is the first ever in a Call of Duty, where it's going to get a lot more detailed, a lot more missions, and they're going to keep introducing brand new ones every single episode. And the coolest thing about all this is that they're going to get even more crazier and more hectic and more serious as you go on, to the point that they're going to be introducing bosses to them. So there's going to be like straight bosses that you're gonna have to defeat in order to beat that mission, and they're not gonna be introduced right now in the first episode. They said it wasn't gonna start until like season 3, something like that. So we're not gonna be seeing our first big boss until season 3. But it just goes to show that they do have a lot lined up, and they do have a lot of plans going on for 2 years of Modern Warfare 2. They're going to be continuously adding a lot of content, and then we're going to be getting obviously that expansion update that we're going to be set to get in a year from now. We'll talk about that another day. Now, unfortunately, this is going to be pay to play because it is going to have to deal with campaign. You're going to have to own multiplayer. It is going to be free for 1 weekend starting December 15th. It will be free, so you will have access, I believe, to be able to play this if you do want. You can give it a try for the weekend, be able to play. I'm not sure if you'll be able to play co-op or not, but I know multiplayer is going to be for free. That's what they did say, but I have no idea if the raids are going to be for free or not. We'll have to wait for that, but they usually are paid. They're going to be in the co-op tab, so once you get into the menu, you scroll all the way down where we already do have a couple missions. It's going to be added in that section right there where you'll be able to do the raids episode 1 and all of that. So if you do want to prepare for this, I mean, it does drop on the 14th. You got a couple days. You can get ready by playing some of that campaign. You can play some of the co-op to level up your kits. So you got the assault kit, the medic kit, and the recon one, and you'll be able to level these up by pretty much doing co-op missions and getting higher stars on them. The more stars you get, the more progress you will get towards leveling them up, so you'll be able to use these kits in the raid missions. So another thing to be in mind of is you will need 3 players to do these, so you will need to get yourself 2 other friends in order to be able to play this. I'm not sure if there's an option to fill or anything like that, how it is with like Warzone, but you will need 3 people, and I would recommend you get people who have leveled up their kits, so that will be a little bit easier for you guys. You guys will get the max amount of stars, and you'll be able to complete it in the best possible way. But yeah, so that's pretty much everything that we have as of right now for the trailer. This is the first trailer we have received. May or may not be getting some more trailers just to tease at what's to come. This is just for raids. Maybe we're going to be getting something else to introduce the DLC weapons, to introduce shipment, the brand new map, things like that. So I do expect that they are going to be adding some more trailers. I'd also be getting a roadmap that will really help us out. We'll know everything we're going to be getting, from patches to what we are expecting, DLC weapons, if there's going to be some surprises involved. As I mentioned earlier with the Cali sticks, that was not mentioned in the season 1 roadmap. They told us in season we're only going to be getting the Honey Badger DLC weapon, but they never mentioned Cali sticks. So will that be a part of this season? Will it be just exclusive for raids? Or will it be something that is going to be added? They just haven't introduced it yet, because there might be like another update. For all we know, there might be like a Christmas update. There might be another update at the start of January. Who knows? As of right now, we're just waiting for this big update. We're going one update at a time, basically. But that's all that I got for you guys in this video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching, especially if you made it to this point of the video. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you guys drop a like and comment so we can get out to the recommended. But yeah, that's all that I got for you guys in this video. I hope you guys found this informative. If there's anything else you guys want me to cover or talk about, comment it down below so I can make a video about it. But yeah, it's been your boy Tridzone. Hopefully I'll be seeing you guys in the next video.